the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Okay, we're back, race fans, and I tell you what, another short track racing action here with the Gold Cube guys here from the RACECORE Online Racing Series. Well, presented by Gold Cube, and I tell you what, if you just missed the USA race, man, what a thriller. Who were at Thompson, though, Speedway. Short track here in the middle of qualifying. About to bring about. Tell you, these guys here, man, at the RACECORE League, well, they definitely, man, know how to turn the wick up here. And that last race at USA was a nothing but a thriller. We'll just have to see what happens here. That's qualifying. It looks like Brian Hacker, boy, that guy right there did an outstanding job. He's out front in this one, going to start on pole. Started on pole at USA and had an outstanding, he had a race and a half. Man, earlier on with the man out there. And trying to see if we see the winner. Do not see the number 79 out there. Austin Farr. Austin is not going to step up here into Thompson. Wow. We'll try to defend out here, but I tell you what, Austin had a good run. As qualifying is coming to a close, these guys are getting set. Everybody get your refreshments and ready. Gonna go racing here at the short track here of Thompson Speedway here tonight. Very good one. Just give you a little race info. Half-mile track, a little bit shorter than actually. It's kind of strange. Actually, a little bit shorter than about 800 shorter than what USA is. A little bit more banking at this track though. 72 degree temp, 72 track. See what these guys can put up with here tonight. Typical short track racing here. These guys got to be real calm, cool, and collective out here on the track as we're coming to an end here, qualifying. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And a good one here tonight with the RACECORE guys. I've enjoyed it. I don't know about y'all. I've liked it so far. Short track racing. Said here, but a couple seconds left, folks. Get all your refreshments ready. Get everything set. Get everybody in the house. Be quiet. We're going racing here tonight. A lot of guys that made it in the USA been able to make it here for the doubleheader night tonight. And again, this reason is because last week, you know, iRacing had a few technical issues, and we had to push this race on here to tonight. Make it a kind of a double header style night here, but let's grid them up. Because on pole, Brian Hacker puts it out front. Kelsey Rogers going to start in second. Third place, Evan Osborne. Bo Glenn there in fourth. Fifth place, Josh Cooley. Brian Jones starts in sixth. Seventh place, Alex Huffman. Eighth place, Man David. Place starter, Jeremy Morris. And Brian Bizzle rounds out the top 10. We look to the rest of it here. Good field, man, of drivers. And a good field here tonight to see what these guys can do. This track here can be very tricky. Yeah, you know, it can be a handful. So we're going to have to find out and see what they can handle. Too bad, though. 120 laps. It'll go by pretty quick. Go by quick as long as we have some good green flag runs. Here we go. Pace car is going to pull them around here, folks. Zoom, zoom. All right, go. Pace car's pulling off here. We're getting set to go green flag racing tonight. RACECORE here, live under the lights at Thompson Speedway. A little bit more banking here, so we'll have to see if these guys can maybe get side by side. And we saw USA just really that inside lane or just didn't work after a while. You got out front, that was a place to be ultimately here. So here we go, pace cars in. Well, that man out front drops the hammer. We're racing here at Thompson. Man, they storm off into the turn, side by side right there, getting it done. Got the 72 there, Bo. He gets caught up on the outside just a little bit. Like a little bitty drag race going down. Then you hit these high bank turns going into it somewhat. A lot of turn right there. Alex Huffman got a little bit loose. Had to check up the field just a little bit there. The 75 of Jeremy. All these guys, man, are going to try. Looks like a roller rink, don't it? Can you remember those old days? I don't know if anybody remembers it. Remember the roller derby? This track reminds me of. It's got a little straightaway, then it kind of goes up. Zoom. Yeah, they come back down off the turn. Hopefully they don't get in here and start battling each other like one. Right now, Alex Huffman, he's doing pretty good. He's trying to run in the tire tracks there of Brian Jones. Brian Hacker still leading it. Good battling going on throughout the field here. The 101 machine there. Old David. Got to see if these guys can actually maybe muster up, maybe get a little bit of running here. Oh, a little contact between Brian and the number 101 there, David. Track is very bumpy, harsh on tires, and remember, they cannot take tires in this league. So you cannot get any tires, but looking to the outside here, Brian's going to try to take that spot away. Going to be able to motor it around. He does. The outside lane works. Look at those tires. Look at, excuse me, those rotors glow. Oh, boy, slap the wall, come off of it. Brandon Dorsett right there, crumpled up the side of the 101. That's just how it is. You can see, man, these cars just very loose coming off the turn. They're sliding them around. I mean, the tire wear is one thing. These guys are just out here probably screaming, going, come on, I need new tires, but can't do it. Can't change. Up front, Kelsey back on the back end of the 41. He moves in. Here it comes Evan. We got about a 4-car battle about to happen up front here for the lead. These two, man, right now. Kelsey dives on the inside. Is he going to get that run? That's the thing you can do. You can get a run here at this track. You shooting into the turn might not be where it's at, but you might be able to get a run coming off. As they still go door to door. We've seen this last. Oh, contact a little bit between them right there. That sends the leader to the wall. 3 wide to the front. Man, I tell you, that's some short track racing. That's all that was. That was exciting. Fender banging right there. Rubbing is racing. That's what I love to see. Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I know these guys are like, man, I don't want that to happen. But hey, that's just how it is at this track. This track is so bumpy, so treacherous on the turns there. And they're so out of control. You saw Kelsey just get a little bit wiggly up top. And right there, the 41 machine, he was, where to go? Brian's fender was down. Brian's drove out of the turn right into the wall again. Wow. So, look at this closing rate up front. The 33 of Joshua right there. Looking good as Evan Osborne is out front in this one. Was Kelsey going to be able to make another move? He's hungry for a win. He was close last time. See if he can put this thing in victory lane this time. It looks like that middle High lane coming off, and you can just see right there, he came off the turn almost sideways. That's early in, folks. We're only 12 laps into this one. Imagine what those tires are going to feel like when they get to about lap 80 or so. Battle for the lead. Here comes Kelsey to the inside. Now he takes a little bit higher lane that time, and well, Evan got up into the wall. I think that's going to be the norm here. Whoa, car around, and we still got cars in the wall. Alex and them, caution is out. Go back on the speedway here and see. It actually started in front of them. Bo actually got a little bit around there. And I'm not 100% sure on why the caution flew. See here. Everybody spun after that. Nobody actually spun right there. iRacing just lost his noodle. On the caution for the first time here, and what we're seeing already is loose and tight. These guys are just having a hard time controlling these machines. I like it. I think it's exciting. I mean, I really enjoy it. I mean, this is just pure excitement. All right, let's see if Kelsey actually can muster up something here when Josh is going to be in second. Brian the third. Bo knows right there in fourth. Evan is going to be in fifth. Alex sixth. Jeremy up to seventh. Brian to eighth. Ethan Glenn there ninth. And Justin Carr going to round the top 10. Get set to go back green flag racing here. Thompson Speedway. Wow. This is a bumpy, treacherous little track here. This place is unforgiving. You could tell. Here we go, line them up. Gonna get set to go back green flag. What's up, Jason? Tim's not here tonight. He's up over on the other channel there. Short track racing here tonight. You got that right. We got some good ones going on here with the RACECORE. It's typical short track racing. Tempers flare. Fenders are flying. Kelsey's gone. He drops the hammer. He gets a good jump. Takes off from the field right there. Side by side run. That's oh. Man, I'm going to tell you what, that hurt watching it, because we're going to go back on the replay of the 45 here. Jalopnik, whoa, he got slid and boom, turned into the wall. Ouch. We have got to ride and the roll. Watch this. He didn't even see it coming. Into the turn, next thing you know, boom, right there. Never saw it. He never saw it. Actually happened up there between the two. Right between the 83 of Alex. Yeah, they just got loose. Next thing you know, cars everywhere. And again, Brian involved in that one. Ouch. These are some treacherous tracks here. Short tracking it. Y'all think about this short track racing? I gotta like it. I enjoy it. I mean, I don't know about a lot of these guys. They might not enjoy it. They might be going, "Are you kidding, Joe? I lost your mind." Probably. But it's still good. All I got to say. We go. Kelsey up front. Josh Cooley right there. Bo knows he's sitting in third. Evan Osborne to fourth. Alex Huffman, keep an eye on him. He's up to fifth right now. Had a pretty good long green flag run. A couple cautions there early. It's just these cars bounce so much going to the turns. One little mishap getting up there into somebody sends them right around. They're already almost out of control as it is. Go. Kelsey's out front. Josh Cooley right there, the 33 machine. Bo Glenn. Evan Osborne. Pace car drops off. Going back green. And they are. Green flag flies. Kelsey gets another good run outside here. We'll see if these guys, man, hold up in the back here. It's just so much when you go into those turns side by side like that. You've got to step up right there. You see the 24. Had to let up over just a little bit before he made that pass because the car just see how it shoots up the track and they get into each other just a little bit, fender rubbing. That's typical. It's just short track racing right here. It's exciting right there, bumper to bumper. You see just how bumpy this track is. I remember driving this track one time, and it's just so bumpy back here. Everybody gets spread out that time. Very patient. The problem with this track also is you've got to get what you can get very early, because if not, the guy in front of you will take off. It'll be all for naught. Kelsey's out front. Josh right there in second. Bo sits in third. Evan fourth. Alex right there behind him trying to close in. Brian Hacker getting caught up in a few wrecks earlier on. Put it on pole. Back here in the sixth place spot. You can just see how bumpy it is going in there. You can feel them bumps. You can feel those tires just not gripping the track when it goes through. That's what it does. It's like chirping them. And it's upsetting. And the one thing about, like we say about this league here, this series in general, they can't change tires. That's going to affect how these guys drive later on. You cannot drive with aggressiveness later on because that car just will not hold. You know, that thing jumping around like it is, it's going to be awful tight. You can see it coming out of the turn right now. It's a good battle here between the 18 of Ethan. He's in 8th place spot, and the 75 of Jeremy right there in front of him in 7th. Brian back there, he just came off the turn a little loose. The bumps will through. It's almost like a Rockingham. I don't know if anybody's ever did Rockingham on iRacing. That track, man, is just bumpy going into the turns. You got to be very careful coming off. The bumps will almost throw you, and it'll throw the rear end around, throw the car around. Just same way here. You just see them and just bottoms out, bang in the bottom of the track here. Is Kelsey still in charge? 6/10 out front here. In this battle here for about the 7th and 8th place spot. It's heating up just a little bit. Up here where Alex is, because Alex trying to still work over Evan. That's for the 4th and 5th place spot right there, respectively. And behind them, Jeremy. It's Kelsey checking out from the rest of the field here up front. Just biding his own race, riding his own race right there. Is Osborne hanging on the 4th. Back to these two, they're still battling it out. So everybody's kind of trying to get spread out a little bit. And until we see the tire wear here, it's kind of going to be the norm. See what the tires will do. See what these guys can hold on to here in the track. Here's just been a good duel between the 75 and the 18. Ethan and Jeremy just kind of figured out what they can get, they can do. You can see he's going to go down low that time. Jeremy is. To take that inside lane for the 18 of Ethan. And he's going to shoot back up the track that time. He's all over the back end. One wrong move here and he'll send that car sailing. And that's the bad thing. One wrong little bump. Next thing you know, boom, he gone. What's up, Jason? Yeah, go Huff. Huffy's up to 5th right now. Watching this good battle. I tell you what, Thompson is one of these tracks. It's just it's a handful. These drivers are just lap after lap. You can see it. There you go, a little bit of bump right there. Everybody's got a different entry point. Everybody's got a different braking point. Everybody goes in and comes off the turns differently here. That's another thing you got to be careful with, the guys behind you and whatnot. As you see, oh, he drove it in a little bit right there. He's trying to get a run, maybe coming off the turn. I think the 18 of Ethan might be a touch faster than the 75. The problem is he just cannot get that run coming off the turn. He's just not fast enough. He doesn't want to send him sailing. It's easy to do here. Run up in there and kind of just get a run. And right there, he's on his back bumper. Maybe he can get a run. Nope. Want to protect that lane. Now he goes to the inside. He'll go door to door. There's the battle coming off the turn, and oh, wow. Go back and watch, because it's what we were talking about right here. He went to the inside, and when he went to the inside, boom, he punched it. He went up the track and slid it out. Luckily, did not really hit anything hard, but just like that, that's what happens. Wow. Well, we are going to be 40 into this one. Good so far. Y'all like short track racing out there? I like short track series. Fast, furious, in your face. Just boom, right there at you. Kelsey, he's loving every minute of what he's got here. Had a good finish last race, finished third in USA. He's looking maybe to put in victory lane here tonight. Now, a lot of the drivers that was at USA didn't make the field here tonight. Being that it's kind of an off, we normally have a double header here. iRacing having issues last Monday. Here we go. Josh Cooley right there. He's not been able to figure out how to do anything with that man in the 36. Kart Club man up front, Kelsey. We'll just see if Josh can do anything. And Bo, well, even though Bo knows, trying to figure out how he knows to get up there and make it Bo-licious. Got on the side of that car. Knows what he's got on that thing. Can't read it. I can't get close enough to it. Oh, got something. There's something fast or something. I don't know. Ain't got something. We're going to line them up here again. Let them go back green flag racing. I think it says, looks like your car is fast. I won't say that's what it looks like it said. I don't know. I might have to get a side view shot of one of the cars one time. All right, here we go. Line them back up and go green flag racing. Pace car, lights off, coming to turn number 3, gonna head in turn 4. Duck off on pit road, and it does. The man up front, Kelsey, he takes the inside lane and gets a good jump out front, and whoa, well, the second place starter there, Josh, spun those tires heavy coming out of turn. That almost got him in trouble, but Bo's now has got problems with Evan on the outside here. We're gonna see if Evan takes that spot. Is Bo gonna just let him go? No, here comes Brian, though. Everybody's probably going to get around Bo because that outside lane right now is probably the place to be. Yellow flag. Oh, we got a pile up in the turn. Come out of the turn. Oh, up into the wall, the 5. Oh, and he clipped the 75 Justin car. Nowhere to go. Just like that. That's just short track racing. Wow. Whew, they are killing each other out here. Gotta love it. It's just typical short track racing, folks. Now, I know, man, these guys are probably all like, man, you know, they need to calm down. But this is just typical short track racing. I mean, these guys out here giving it all. This track is just a very treacherous place. And, you know, you got to make up ground somehow. And the problem is when you get into a lot of one groove tracks, very tough when you're fast. Not to maybe put the bump and run to them. There's a difference between a bump and run and a dump and run. Saw a dump and run at USA earlier. That was the dump and run. Not bump and run, dump and run. He dumped him. Went and ran. Kelsey out front in this one. Josh sitting in second. Evan, we're here live tonight at Thompson Speedway. Under the lights here for the RACECORE Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube. Francois, it's the Gold Cube himself. Not out here now. He was out in the USA when probably like, well, I'll just sit back and watch this one. So far, so good. As Kelsey's out front. Josh right there in second. Evan, it's a go off on the pace car. We'll go back green. .38 machine right there, looking good. The lights are still off. We'll run around one more time. Who's y'all's favorites out there? All right, here we go. So far, so good. We're going to stack them up side by side. Race cars in, and boy, Kelsey wastes no time. And I'm going to tell you, Josh got a good jump that time. We get a good run off the turn. Maybe get a good run to try for the lead up there. Oh, but the good battle here about the third and fourth place spot. Brian Hacker wants them. We got cars going off the side back here. Oh, they're off the track. They can get turned right. No caution. They'll be way, way far off the raceway. Yeah, oh, he just got bumps. The bumps right there, and then boom. All the way down in the grass. A little landscaping, that's all. There you go, Alex Huffman. He moves it up in the fourth place spot right here. Respectively, he is trying to move around that man, the number 41. Brian Hacker. If he can maybe try to get everything he possibly can get. Bo's back there in the mix too. Josh up front here trying to run down Kelsey. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Bo's right here, 72. Everybody's kind of calm, cool right now, kind of getting close to halfway home in this one. Ow. I love it. Brandon Dorsett right there. You can just still see, like I said, these guys been not being able to take tires, and that's just a tough one there on them. Guys are definitely, man, just screaming right now, probably for tires. Go here, Bo, riding along with him a little bit in that 72. Just what you expect of short tracks. No fender straight. Makes the body man really happy after the race. Kelsey out front. Josh right there in second. Brian Hacker the third. Alex Huffman is the fourth. Hacker's trying to do everything he can. Now, the good thing about short tracks is you can have them and still be fast. That's just typical short tracks. That's how the oval side stuff is. Won't hinder you too much here. You'll be good. But Kelsey right now out front in this one. He's been the class of the field all night long. Josh right there, but he's going to be feeling the heat here soon from Brian Hacker, who is going to be closing in on him, and Alex Huffman right there. See that front end bouncing? That'll make that car very, very tight, and then the back end bouncing will make it very loose. It'll snap from tight to loose very quick. That's what these guys are dealing with right now. Working that wheel half to death. And then you got to work on old tires. It's just a handful in there. That front end just slapping the ground, upsetting the car, upsetting the front end. Just very treacherous, man, what these guys are going through. Evans back in fifth. Bo's right there behind him. Bo's able to maybe pull up just a little bit. Not been able to quite yet. Got the 101 of David right there along with Jeremy. 7th and 8th place spot. Brandon and Justin Carr back here. Running 10th. Brian. Ethan. 5 machines going to go around. Justin's going to take that spot. Ethan right there in 12th, and Brian Jones back in the back here as Brian Hacker's trying to run down Josh Cooley. Our leader's about to catch some lap traffic. First time here in the race that he's having to catch lap traffic. Don't think that that's going to affect him as we're halfway home in this one. Got a feel here if everything kind of goes good, it'll be all right. This is where you get into the danger alerts at every corner style races. You see those 2 lap cars in front of him. Well, they're racing side by side right there, and the leader's coming strong. That's not what Kelsey wants to see. He doesn't want to see them battling. He wants to see when he gets up there, and you know it's a very tough place to pass. Have to see how the lap cars do when the leader gets there. They move down low or move up high for him. They're still battling side by side. And that actually is full position for 11th and 12th. Thing about it is, though, is they got to understand right there's not what Kelsey wants to see. The 18 says, okay, go ahead. Going to let him have it. Oh, but the 24, though. Brian says, not so fast. No, you might be the leader. I'm not going to give it up that quick. Now Kelsey, like I said, that's going to let Josh close in just a little bit here. Kelsey knows it. He's got to get around this 24, but he don't want to wreck. 24 there. Lap down machine. Yeah, he was beating and banging with the leader. Wow. So, normally I say lap cars, man, have the right of way there, but at 24 there, Brian probably should have gave way just a little bit. That closed it in the first time we have seen any lap cars get involved, and that's what happens at short tracks a lot of times. Brian Hacker right there allowed him to move up on the back end of Josh, so see if he can do anything with him. As the leader, he knows probably going to catch a few more lap cars before this one's over. As the 5 machines right there. I just don't think he's going to have too much trouble with a lot of other people. I mean, the 24 machine there, Brian. I understand he wanted to stay on the lead lap, but he can't impede the leader. If he's slower, move on up out the way. Do the right sportsman thing there. That's just one of those things, man, you do. Josh sitting in second, Brian Hacker right in third, Alex Huffman sitting in fourth. But a good one so far, so we're at 68 of 120 here under the lights at Thompson Speedway for the RACECORE Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube Super Late Models. You see Brian Hacker come out of there, he's all kinds of loose. Trying to see if he cannot run down 33. Nobody's been able to do anything with the 36 of Kelsey, except when he almost got in trouble with the lap car back there. So far, lap machines now. 24, Brian, they're back at it again, and Brian Hackert's in the wall and out of this one here. Let's see what happened. Let's go back on the replay. Oh, he just looped it coming out of the turn and spun. Wow. And he's in pits. Wow. I hate it. Caution's out. That's for the 24 machine. Well, we were just talking about it. Yep. He was beating and banging with the 18. And then the 18 just said, see you. Hey, they finally, them two just got together. He almost got into the leader earlier. 24 there, Brian Bizzle. Puts us under caution here. Good long green flag run there. Been some long green flag runs all night far. Good. All right, under caution. Gonna have to see what happens here in this one. So far, good. What y'all think about the short track racing? I've enjoyed it. Guys, men are definitely getting set here. And to go back green flag racing. I like it. So far, second race of the night here. Kelsey leading it. Well, we're getting down to the closing laps in this one, I think. What's it all about? Who y'all still got out there, favorite wise? Set to go back. Double them up. Flag racing. And here we go. Pace cars in. We're back racing here at Thompson. And I tell you, Kelsey almost tried to get another good jump out there, but Josh, this time, he's trying to highline. He's going to try to see if he can't get a run. He knew Kelsey got out there pretty far. And Josh maybe mustered up. He saved a little bit of tires. Oh, on the inside, now they get a little bit close. Alex Huffman, though. New man in third with the bow man up there. Got a few cars already out of this one. Obviously hit that limit. 101 of David, Justin Starr, Brian Hackard, Damian, all out of this one right now. But Kelsey got out of the way quickly here and got away from Josh and Alex Huffman. Now the battle's on for second. Whew. That was a heck of a restart there on that one. Alex Upman still right there in third. What a bounce back from the last race here at USA. It could have been disaster. You know, that race was not his race. He was in the back all race long. He did end up in the top 5. Right now he's in the top 3 position. Alex right there. The 75 machine running down with the 72 of Bo. So the 75 there, Jeremy. Behind him, the 38 Evan. Pretty good so far. Got Kelsey out front. Josh Cooley in the mix also. Tell you what, I don't think anybody's got anything for Kelsey. Kelsey is just long gone. Once he gets out front there, it is all for naught. There's the 5 there, Brandon. Ethan in that 18 machine. 1 lap down there in 8th. He's go for a caution. Maybe he can get the wave around. This man right here, our leader, he is checking out from the field. Rightfully so. 35 to go in this one. Thompson Speedway, RACECORE Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube here tonight. Mr. Gold Cube himself, Francois, who was in the USA. Not the race he wanted, but not here in this one. Missing old Francois out there. Josh is trying to run down in the tire tracks. Just cannot do anything with Kelsey. He's just trying to hold off Alex right now. And Bo. Bo back there. Bo falling back just a little bit. You got a battle here actually for 5th and 6th. That's Jeremy and Evan Osborne right there, respectively. 5 and 6th, as they're going to mix it up, kind of maybe nose to tail a little bit, as Alex is trying to push himself closer and closer to Josh's back deck lid and see if he can't get something working here as we're getting close to 30 here in this one. Ooh, closing laps here, folks. They are knocking them off here, left and right. Boom, boom, boom. Tell you, Alex right now, far so good. Gotta hang on to it, and he does. You just see that car hitting those bumps and then just kind of upsetting it a little bit. Then there's nothing he can do about it. It just jumps around. See back here on the back though. Looks like the 38's working over 75 with Jeremy. He's looking to that inside. He keeps peeking down there. Every once in a while he might be able to get that position. Not yet. Oh, as the 38 there of Evan swoops out of the turn, 75 with Jeremy. Nope, not today. Oh, Jeremy goes high that time and is going to definitely give the position up. Evan's going to take 5th place right now, and that puts him in the 5th place spot. So Jeremy just running into the turn really, really hard there. Nothing he can do. Alex is losing ground to Josh. They're splitting up just a little bit up front here as Bo's still running at a tire tracks there of Alex. He messes up. Guys have got to be feeling their tires right now. His tires have got to be screaming at them. Like, I can't take no more. Pretty spread out. Now Kelsey, he's leading by 1.4 seconds. Hopefully he doesn't catch any more lap traffic. That would be the one thing he does not want to do. If it goes green flag, he might catch a few lap traffic. It might help out. That man behind him, Josh. Got to see, man, if we can see just how far. Going high and wide. Let's go with the Blimpy can. Man, Blimpy. Everybody loves Blimpy. Hey, Blimpy. Hey, Blimpy. It looks like he's about a half a lap, half a track behind. It would be the 45 there, so yeah. Well, yep, he's about a straightaway back. See that right there. Kelsey, he will catch some lap traffic, I believe, before the end of this one. Just a matter of whether, you know, if it's going to hinder, because he's got a 1.9 second lead over the second place man there. And he has just dominated so far. Bo's trying to close in on Alex here for the third place. See if he can't get what he can get here. Maybe get a top 5 and a podium. The Bo man himself closing in on Alex in that 83 machine. Well, let's see what happens. It's going to be a good battle before it's over with here. In fact, Chemo, what's going on, man? Yeah, Blimpy Cam. Short track style. Everybody loves Blimpy. Don't call your significant other or anybody else that you love or somebody Blimpy. Unless you want to get hit in the head or have something, you know, a foreign object turn around, wham! Next thing you know, you're going Blimpy. It might go blimp. That's all we'll see. Remember Batman back in the old days used to have a little bam, boom sign? Yeah, well, get hit, man, turn around, get hit with a left hook, wham! Thing will say, Blimpy! Go with it. I got a feeling Bo is going to close in on Alex where it's over with here. He is trying to stalk him down just a little bit. We've got 20 to go here in the short track style. Thompson Speedway here for the RACECORE Online Racing League. Presented by the Gold Cube here tonight. Super Late Model Series. You can see Alex, he is struggling with that machine. Looks like Alex has got a better run coming off. And Bo's got that better run coming in. If he can put 2 and 2 together, he might have an ultimate run right there. Check to see if our leader's actually caught any traffic yet. Not yet. Look at those rotors glow. They are red. You can see the leader back there about a straightaway back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when those two get back there. I wonder if Bowman's got anything for him. 18 to go here tonight. We're getting to the closing laps here, folks. Thompson Speedway knocking this one out the ballpark so far. You see these guys, man, right now. 72's driving it in there. But you can see, though, Alex gets a run off there. But right now they maintain. If he can figure out how to get off the turn well, he's getting into the turn quite well. It's just getting off the turn that he needs to figure out. Yeah, he gets up there, maybe makes Alex actually run a different line too. Make him nervous a little bit. He's been doing a little bit of, you know, window shopping, looking in the rear view mirror. Be interesting to see what different that these two guys, man, have got going on. That's 72 right there. Wow. Good battle here. That's for third and fourth right now. Kelsey is gaining on lap traffic here, something he does not want to see. Now, I know Josh would be like, well, can y'all hold him up here for a little bit? Maybe I can get up here and rattle his cage some and knock him off. If that 45 actually holds him up enough. Oh, he gets out of the way. Good run there by the 45. That's a good sportsmanship there on his end. 24. Oh, well, he drops down low this time. Doesn't try to hold the leader up this time by... All right. He got through that lap traffic just fine. Not what Josh wanted to see, but it's what it is. We'll see what old Kelsey has to do with the 5 machine here. Try to drop down on the inside of him. And we'll try to battle. Looks like the 5 there, Brandon, not wanting to give way, not wanting to go a lap down, but to maybe say, look, okay, the leader's behind me. Faster. Let him go. Yeah, he's way faster. This is actually letting Josh pull in. The more that 5-man battles with him. Just always gamble. Josh is making it around these guys too. Kelsey knows he's got to go. Kelsey understands he's got to go right now. And he made it around the 5 there. I just don't understand some of these guys. They understand that, you know, that leader's faster. Sometimes I know they don't want to go lap down, but man, they can't hold him up. Especially when he's that much faster. I mean, if you've got a fast enough car to stay in front of him, that's one thing. But guys don't. See what Josh does here, because Josh is the second place man. 5 of Brandon. Moves down the inside. Good job by him right there. No need to hold up the lap cars. I just don't think Josh is going to be able to run down Kelsey, because he's just too far ahead. This is the battle right here, though. Kind of interested in as we're going to click off here at about 5 to go here, folks. They ended at Thompson. Battle's on for 3rd. Bo has closed in on the back end of Alex Huffman. Can Bo get it done? Can he put it in 3rd place, or can Alex hang on to it? Seems like, man, that Bo's able to get into the turn pretty good. Alex is just running that thing right off the turn very, very well. Go. 5 to go, like we just said right there. Ow. Woo. An interception moment. A good run here tonight amongst all these guys. This is a battle on right here. Look at that. Bo closes on the back deck lid. Just cannot figure a way to get off the turn. He drove it off the turn pretty good right there. Battle right here is for 3rd and 4th. Oh, he got up into him and he backed out. Good job there, because you know Alex actually, man, checked up some, and Bo just drove it into the turn. Bo, rightfully so. He didn't go around him. Probably could have. Sent him sailing. It does look like that right now the 72 is a touch faster than the 83 there of Alex. The time is running out. 2 laps to go. Going to drive it off the turn and see if he can't get something done. Alex is trying everything he can do. Alex don't have that turn. 1 lap to go, folks. Here we go. And Kelsey is out front by 1 second. We're going to watch this battle right here, because this is the 3rd place battle. For the final time, Kelsey wins it here tonight. Josh comes in 2nd, but for the final time, the final turn, Alex is going to hold off that man of Bo. And those 2 gentlemen had a very, very strong run all night long. What a race between all these guys. Wow. Loved it. Well, I enjoyed that run right there between all of them. And that was awesome. That was awesome. Well, let's see if we can find Alex Huffman. And we get Josh Cooley down here. And then we're going to get Kelsey. Okay. Top 3 guys right there. I'll tell you what. Got them all lined up right there. That's beautiful. Beautiful picture. Well, let's bring up 3rd place man right here, Alex Huffman. Alex Huffman, Joy in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Man, I tell you what, boy, you had Bo all over your back deck lid right there. A good battle. Tried to hold him off for 3rd. Tell us about that run there at the end.
Oh, that last run was very fun. I was having fun there with Bo. He said it best here over here in race chat. Said it seemed like I'd get him in turn 1 and 2, and he'd get me in 3 and 4. It was just a counterbalance between each other's lines almost. And man, we were going at it. He got into me a little bit, but he quickly apologized and let me save it and went right back at nose to tail battling.
Oh, no doubt about it. Well, a little bit of bounce back. I mean, you finished top 5 in the last race at USA, top 3 here. And I tell you, it's a pretty good night all in all for you here in these short tracks. Got anybody you want to thank?
I got to thank my sponsor, Allen Body Shop, of course. You guys, OSRN, for broadcasting, Gold Cube for sponsoring this series, and the admins, Justin, Dan, and Mr. Brian Bizzle as a replay admin as well. Gotta thank them for all they do for this league.
There you go. Third place man, Alex Huffman. All right, I tell you what, let's bring up second place man right here. It's going to be Josh Cooley right here. This guy was cool all night long. We're with him. Josh, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Man, I tell you what, you tried to run down the leader up there, just could not get it done. Even tried to get it some lap traffic, but man, I tell you what, you came home here in second tonight. Take us through your last couple laps there.
Yeah, Kelsey was fast tonight. I tried to save my stuff and then push real hard at the end, and I was catching him, but I just ran out of time, and happy to finish second.
Hey, definitely pulling it off second here at Thompson. Tell you what, man, not a bad night there in the short track realm. Got anybody you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, gotta thank OSRN, of course, for their broadcast, and then I think it's iRacing Drivers World on Facebook, Dan Butler Designs, and of course the Gold Cube, and just everybody for coming out and racing.
Hey, no doubt about it. There you go. Second place man, Josh Cooley. All right, I tell you what, this guy right here, Kelsey Rogers, man, nobody could do anything with him here tonight at this track. Bring him up, talk. Kelsey, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Go ahead, Joe.
Well, I'll tell you what, you had a top 3 finish in the last race. Now you came out here and just blistered the field and a win here tonight at Thompson. Man, I tell you, that car was on rails. How'd you feel out there?
Yeah, I like this place. I'll have to go back and see what happened there on lap 7 or 8 with Brian. Hate to come together like that, but hey, I'll take a win. We needed it. Make up a few points tonight.
Well, to me, it's short track racing. A lot of guys around here like, well, we don't like hitting it. Hey, well, there's a difference between dumping a guy into the bump and run and fender rubbing a little bit. It's short track excitement. Y'all definitely put on a good show here. I tell you, man, once you got out front, now you had a little trouble there with a couple lap down cars. Did that make you any worried anytime?
Yeah, I mean, this track's so one line. I know he was trying to stay on the lead lap, but you can fall in line there and get the lucky dog with 20 laps to go if there's going to be a caution. So maybe all turned out well, but maybe race a little smarter next time. But we're good. We're unscathed. Everybody came out.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, man, you put in victory lane here at Thompson. But the Gold Cube here, super late model series. Got anybody you want to thank?
Just thank Gold Cube, Dan Butler Designs, Justin for putting on the league, you guys for broadcasting, my buddies over at SRM Racing, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yo, you have it. The winner tonight here, Kelsey Rogers putting it in victory lane. Well, folks, let's go on here. Get your unofficial results order as Kelsey Rogers puts it in victory lane. Josh Cooley right there in second. Alex Huffman up in the third. Bo Glenn fourth. Evan Osborne fifth. Jeremy Morrison sixth. Brandon Dorsett seventh. Ethan Glenn ended up in eighth. Brian Bizzle there ninth. And Brian Johnson ends up in 10th. Man, I'll tell you what, look to the rest of this one. Whew, that was exciting there to watch. These guys, man, put on an awesome show nonetheless here tonight. Both tracks, short track racing here. Gotta love it. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone there, have a good night.